Hello, my name's American Amy. So we're gonna go live for a little bit and discuss what I was just trying to show you guys. So I'm gonna wait a minute for a couple of you to go in here. Then we might go for a walk if this mic is working okay. Um, so y'all come in and let me know if you can hear me all right. If you can, that's good. Oops. It's also a sensitive mic, so it will pick up a lot of noise. I want to tell y'all what I was trying to show y'all on that last video. It was just funny to me. I mean, yes, nobody should be speeding. I don't like speeding myself. I hate speeding personally because it doesn't really. I guess you know we're fast. Does that make sense? Because every time I see somebody speed around me when they get to the red light or I get to the red light, they say, you know, you're not gonna get nowhere no faster. So I don't like to speed anyway. But we don't need. And I thought it was funny. Like, how would people know how to drive if they wouldn't stand out on the side of the road telling us? It's just crazy. Crazy. So anyway, I was in the comments just telling people to know their rights. They're in there telling people to roll the window all the way down to get pulled over. And I also was hoping Amanda would see that. Well, we need to go back, but I don't know, 190 to nothing. Can y'all hear me okay? Hey, Santa, you're early this time. Hey, CFW. Yeah, I sure did. Hey. Anyway, so y'all hear okay? Am I sound okay? Yeah. Anyway, so they were talking about spectating again. That's why Amanda's talking about on November 9th, they're having the Cars and Coffee, which is a thing they have in a private parking lot. It's a private event. You have to pay, I think it's like $2 to get in, and people bring their nice cars up there, uh, and look at them. You know, like a little car show, and it only lasts, I don't know, a couple hours because it's a quick thing. So me and her went there one time and we videoed it about or at least a year ago. And they're giving people tickets now for watching that. And they brought that up in that little video I was just trying to show you on Instagram, but it was hard to show it to you guys because I don't have enough memory to carry Instagram on my iPad. So I was trying to record it from the phone and I just don't know how to download it to a Chromebook. So I'm a little technically behind on I mean, not behind. No, I just didn't have all the right equipment together at that time. But to me, it's hilarious, and I know the video should be up there later live on their Instagram. It might be up there now. We can look and no, I can't look and see because I went and got on the phone. I'm actually on the phone with the StreamYards because this mic I didn't know how to connect to the computer. I haven't tried to connect it yet because this is. Oh, I did order some lapel mics, though, guys. Anybody want to come up here and talk? You want to come up here and talk, CFW? I want to know about your latest arrest. I was telling people you were arrested. I mean, I wasn't the only one. Oh, yeah, I did get a new phone about 6 months ago, President Santa. But this one's doing the same thing the other one did. It's got a buzzing noise in the mic. Yeah, especially when I go live. Yeah, I don't understand. I have the worst luck with technical devices, man. Let me see. I got to put the link in. Let me think for a minute. Let me go to the YouTube side. And the link goes for anybody that wants to come up, not just CFW. And if CFW doesn't want to come up, that's fine too. I'm not a tyrant. I believe in letting people do what the fuck they want to do. Anyway, somebody told me I was disrespectful in that thing because everybody put back the blue and I put back the blue. So it happens to you. She's like, I'm not disrespectful like you. Well, guess what? They're very disrespectful all the fucking time. Yeah, you know what's funny? I had accidentally typed live Palm Beach Sheriff Office telling people how to drive. I'd accidentally put lied, okay? And by the time I got over here, y'all know the drill about that. If I knock off, y'all know to stay on, okay? Especially when I'm on the phone, I'm not used to that. Okay, so I go to get on you to end this thing, and as soon as I end it, I see it's already yellow, which is no big deal. But I realized I made a mistake. I was trying to put live. I put lied. they had turned it yellow just because of that. I didn't request a review or nothing. I just corrected my error, and now they turned it green because they thought I was going to say lied. So if I'd have said lied instead of live, it I don't know if you guys get it, but I get it. They would have censored me if I was saying the police lied, but that's not what I was trying to say. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is get a link out here. I am back. Yeah, I'm sad about DPN. I just seen that somebody mentioning that. Yes, DPN has passed away. I'm so sad. Yeah, y'all know me. Please don't leave if I accidentally knock off. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, Cammed Up Caveman, Carl. Yeah, we're back. So what? Yeah, DPN. Yeah, that is so sad. We're losing so many people, guys. We've got to stay united. We got to love each other. But that's not. I mean, I rest in peace, DPN. I'm so sad about that. We keep losing our people, man. It sucks. And then CFW. Let's see if we can get this link up here in case CFW or anybody else wants to come up. Keep losing our people. Oops, that's me. Okay, let me see how to do this. God. I don't know. Oh, I know I started on the phone because we might go for a walk. I don't know. Copy. Yeah, how would I get this to you guys? Oh, I know. Maybe I could paste it. Turn my Bluetooth on, please. Y'all give me a minute, please.
Okay, Bluetooth is now on.
I'm trying. I threw this together. I wasn't planning on going live or nothing, but that was just funny to me. It's not funny. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them getting on there making a short video and encouraging people not to speed, especially if they're having problems in that area. I really don't see a problem with that because I know where my mom lives, that people speed up and down that road all the time, and to tell you the truth, it pisses me off because I know there's children out there, there's animals, or just not even pets, but regular animals. You know, they walk out there because it's country out there. It's kind of rural, you know. So let me know if y'all get to where y'all can't hear me. Let me see if I can pin this from this side. That way I don't have to worry about it again. Then I might take you guys for a walk. I'm trying to find me some pants so we can go for a walk. Anyway, yeah, I'm really sad about. So anyway, I don't know if so the earlier video though they were also I don't know if they did that. They claim they're doing that to talk about driver safety, but by him bringing up you know, the watching the spectator, like being a spectator of people not driving, and I think to me that looks to me like it sounded to me like part of this is definitely because of cars and coffee, which again is not no race, it's not no thing like that. What they do is they go. I'm sure most of you've been to a car show. They just go to a car show, park in the parking lot, and then when they're done, they leave. And some people don't want to pay $2, so they stand out on the sidewalk and they just film the people when they come and go, or you know, like when they first get there and when they leave, and they're giving the spectators tickets. And I know when I was there, I didn't see anybody speeding. I'm not saying nobody does ever speed from there. Okay, guys. Anyway, so I just thought it was hilarious that that they were live and you know and making and patting I don't know just patting themselves on the back. They pat themselves on the back for every little thing. It just gets so old sometimes. I guess CFW's busy. She can't come with me. Okay. Y'all can still hear me okay, right? Let me know, please. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. They get me hyped up, man, when they talk. They're doing like this 30-minute live. They could just say, hey, look, we got more units out here. You know, and maybe they're trying to communicate with the community too. But the thing is, they're begging people to snitch on people for everything too. I didn't mention that. So hopefully that video, it might be through rendering now, but hell, they might not even post that bitch after all this shit I wrote in the comments. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was just facts. Like, no, you're right. Always video the police. Don't answer questions. Lock your doors. Basically, like the opposite of what he was telling people. But you know, and that's a public page. They're not supposed to erase my comments out. So if they do render it and let it go up there, they better leave my comments up there. You know, Susanna, the last I talked to her, she was trying to, of course, she wants all of her children back. And she told me that she needs $23,000 up front to appeal for her children. And she don't have it. Who does have that kind of money? Now, the baby is still on DCF care. I don't know. I mean, if her parents have ever met that child, I want to ask her that one day, but I keep forgetting. But I know they don't have custody of it, and they're not, as far as my understanding, they're not planning on getting custody of that child. So that baby is in DCF's care, and she does still have parental rights to that child. But the thing is, as soon as the year's up, they're gonna snatch that baby. It's terrible. I know. It's awful. Yeah, 23,000. Yeah. And I don't know why she needs a lawyer either. I mean, of course a lawyer can help, but what I'm saying is, why can't she defend herself? I asked her that. They told her she couldn't. This family court thing is a whole other animal. A lot of it's done in secret. I don't know. But yeah, please though, guys, do keep her in your thoughts, your prayers. And there are so many stories like her. She's not the only one. In fact, I'm surprised it's Twitter of all places that a lot of people that are interested in ending CPS corruption were all like, we're starting to, what do you call it, connect on their network. And we're trying to, yeah, and we're trying to get more, more stories out there and stuff. But if I do, I'm trying to I've started a Rumble channel, and I know this isn't gonna. I don't know if it's gonna help Megan. All I know to do to help Megan is to try to spread her story. That's all I can do. That's what I've been doing for 6 months or 7, however long it's been. It doesn't matter if it's been a day, a year. It doesn't matter. I just want to spread her story because, and not only that, I want her kids back, man. I met Megan. I've known Megan. I mean, I don't know her that well, but we've become friends throughout this, and I, I, I know she deserves her children back. I can tell, I've been around her enough, and I've spoken with her enough, and I've heard her speak enough. Hell, the first time I heard her speak, I believed her. But of course, I had to do research. You can't, because it does sound crazy. But I guess it was easier for me to believe her than some people because I know how corrupt things can be and how evil things can be because I've been. I won't keep you guys updated. Thanks for asking about her. I definitely tell her that there's people concerned about her. And follow her on Twitter. She posts about every day. Okay. Does anybody else got anything to say? Questions, concerns, comments? Y'all want to go for a while? Should we? I don't know. If we're on Wi-Fi, shit, we are on Wi-Fi. Okay, we might go for. Well, we can at least look at the sky. I bet. Hold on, let me see. Let me set this mic down. One good thing, see, this mic is good in one way because you can set it down and walk away. But like if I want to walk down the street, hey ATL, Transparency News. Now that speaking of Georgia, I'd like to take your thunder away, ATL, but that ain't how we do it anyway. Okay. There was a video that SJBT released that Georgia trans. Oh fuck! I don't know. You Georgia people confuse me so bad. Regardless, one of my GA people. I know. I've been up at mom's. Hey, car thief. I did do a few little things when I was up there. Like I had went to a little to the fair, and then I went to a carnival. But I really, I wasn't up there to. I was going to meet up with the J Town Press, and me and her were going to work together again. But unfortunately, when I was up there, we found my 73-year-old cousin that lives at my mom's house, deceased. So that was like Sunday, and I was supposed to go off with Lana from J Town Press next day. And I had to tell her I just can't. We were gonna do let's I don't know what would call it, but it used to be called a pea farm when I was younger in Jacksonville. But it's like a correctional institute. It's kind of like for people that's going to be in jail. They've already been sentenced or jail's crowded. It's just another one of the get sentenced to 8 months, they send you out there instead of because you can't go to prison because you're going to be a year and a day to go to prison. So we were thinking about doing that place, but unfortunately, or either something in South Georgia. But my cousin died, and that was terrible. Oh, we got a guest. Oh my God, poor CFW.
I just
How
got
long you
here.
been waiting,
I just got here because I had to I
girl? Hey,
had to like shut all my tabs down and all that stuff. And my
you've
dog
been
wants to be
waiting
up
me
here.
forever. Hold on, I
No,
gotta cut this up so I can hear you.
can you hear me?
Don't hear you still though.
Oh, I'm not muted. Can
There
you
you
hear me?
are.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can the people hear me? I don't know. So yeah, so we got Manuel Mata out of jail.
Thank
Oh,
God.
I'm echoing. Why am I echoing? Because
I know
like I
it's
shouldn't
because
be.
I gotta go get
Okay.
my plugins. So you keep
Oh.
talking. I'm gonna grab the plugins.
Okay. So what should I talk? Okay. I've never been at a loss of words before. So yeah, we got Manuel out thanks to Grisham, but there was a big conspiracy to keep him in there. This was a big trouble. It was big. It was bad because, anyways, these ladies who were supposedly helping him were not helping him. They were trying to keep him in jail. So two-faced. It's two-faced liars out there. I swear to God, big time liars. I don't even know what to do with that text message. So, anyways, this is my closet room. This used to be my daughter's room, but she moved out, so I turned it into my closet and my little office. So, anyways, I have only black shirts. That's it. Well, hello, Car Thief News. When's the last time you talked to Manuel? Bad deal over. Free Manuel. Yeah, I need to call him today. I tried to get him to go to the city council meeting, but he didn't even want to go to that. He did not even want to go to the city council meeting. Yeah, there's a dog in my way.
You there?
I'm here.
Okay, you've been talking, I hope.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I was talking about Manuel Mata and his ordeal.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he's out of jail now.
Yeah.
And the thing about this, the microphone is on. It's got a speaker on it, but I can plug headphones into it. That way, I can hear you.
The
You don't
thing
have
is
to hear.
that this Manuel Mata, there was a big conspiracy to keep him in jail. I mean, if you saw it, well, I just put a video up on my main. Oops, I can hear myself on my main channel. It's got he's got like 12 false arrests. I just put 4 up.
Wow.
That's false arrest with him being arrested for no reason. Well, I got arrested for no reason too. Oh my gosh, dog. So yeah, my recent arrest, that was a bad one. I was stuck in jail for 2 days for that one. Oh. So I got a lot to do today. I don't know why I jumped up here.
Here come.
Okay. So what happened was, so I had to go to, I don't know if you saw the video where I had to go to court and they wouldn't let me in because they wanted me to, they made me take off my boots. They made me take off my belt. They wanted me to take, I had my hair all pinned up and I had a nice, I don't know if it's here. I had like a headband on top of everything. I had an all tees, Texas style,
Right.
and with spray and all this shit. Like I don't know.
Like
What
it was
was crazy that morning.
1985 or something.
Yes,
right?
it was like that.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they wanted. So I walked in there and I was not going to film them. I wasn't. I didn't have my gimbal or nothing because I had to go to court. So I was going to behave. Well, so when I got to the security, he said, I told him, I said, I got court today. You need to wand me. I'm not taking my hair down. I'm not. That's the second time they've done it to me, but I didn't have court the first time. Because that's what the wand is for. They just got brand new equipment, right? And that's what the wand is for. Is when you have a belly button ring in or a back brace. I was not going to do it. So as soon as they kicked me out and said I couldn't come back in, right? I called my lawyer. I called the office because he was up there waiting for me, and he had several other clients too because they put him on a bunch of he had like 3 public defender cases that he had to do. Because here they appoint you a lawyer. I had to pay for mine. I had to pay for it, but some other people got free. But anyway, so I called the secretary, and it's a male secretary. And I'm like, dude, blah 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 blah. This happened. He goes, okay, I'm going to give you a number real quick. Call it. I thought it was my lawyer's cell phone number because I've never talked to my lawyer yet. I haven't even spoken to him. But because we're still in the beginning stages where you just plead guilty or not guilty, and you make the announcements and all that, and you got to go back to court like 18 times before the solution's final. So I thought it was my lawyer. So I'm like, blah 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 blah. This happened. I thought I was talking to my lawyer. Okay, so 2 days later, I get arrested. When I talked to the person on the phone, I said, this happened. And the guy on the phone said, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Just go send me a selfie of your hair. So I did that. And he said, are you going to be down there for a while? And I said, I'm going to be down here for a while. I'll wait. And he goes, we might send a clerk down for you. I'm like, okay. That way the clerk could escort me in. So I go to jail 2 days later for missing court.
Wow.
Right. Okay. But then I called Harvey, and I'm like, Harvey, they let me write down some phone numbers. I said, here's my lawyer's number. And I gave him the number. Harvey called it. And that's when we found out that wasn't my lawyer I spoke to. It was a clerk. It's a clerk. It wasn't even my lawyer. That secretary gave me the number to the clerk's office.
To the clerk of the court.
To his cell phone. Right. That's how I sent the selfie of my hair. And didn't bother to. I said, hey, he didn't tell me he wasn't the lawyer. I was telling him all kinds of shit because I thought,
that sucks. That's fucked up.
It's really fucked up because he didn't identify himself, and the secretary just said, here, call this number. And I was mad at my lawyer the whole time I was in jail because, how did that happen? He told me he was going to take care of it.
And what did he say about this that did happen?
Well, it's because I didn't speak to him.
But have you talked to him now? I mean, he knows what happened.
Yeah, we have an appointment.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't want you to go through your...
Oh, no, I sent him the video.
Okay, good. Hey, the crazy thing is, when I went to court that day and I got court coming up again, I didn't think nothing of it. I had a hair clip. I had my hair in a bun, and I didn't have it teased out, but I had a hair clip on.
I didn't have it clipped in that much, teased up that much. That's kind of like an exaggeration. But they tell you to wear your hair back into court.
They do?
Yeah, there's like a do's and don'ts of court etiquette. They want you to pull your hair back.
It's
because you have to obey the guy up on the stand.
Yeah, I just wore mine up just because I felt like it,
What happened with, sometimes you have to do that just because you feel like it. But what happened with you when you went to court?
The judge that was there was a retired judge they had on the bench, because they were shorthanded. And she listened. They had, my lawyer had put in a motion to dismiss. Prosecutor put in a Travers.
Oh, they never do that. That's strange.
I know. Even she was asking him to. She handed him a law book and said, "Are you sure this is what you want to do?" And he said, "Yeah." He said yes.
Did his motion get denied?
My motion got denied without prejudice, which means it can be pulled up again.
That's bullshit.
Yep. So that means that this will be my fifth judge. The first one recused herself. I don't know why. I don't know why.
She didn't like you.
She never even seen me.
She didn't like you.
She never met me.
She never 20 hours or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And they say she's a good judge. No wonder.
That was for interference, right?
Basically, it's like it's like resisting arrest without violence, and
how do you do that?
I know, and it's also like it's like one charge wrapped in one. You'd have to look it up.
Why are they carrying this so far? Like
they petty. And the thing is, so the judge I was supposed to see that day, they had moved him to the other courthouse, so she was replacing him. So I guess next time I'm gonna be in front of him. No, him. I guess I don't know. It'll be my fifth judge. I was arrested August 21st, 2021.
Jesus.
Hey, Richard. Hebrew. Hey, everybody. Cooking with Lulu. I ain't seen you in a while, girl. Sci-fi.
Black National Freedom Fighter.
Yeah.
Is he a black guy?
Yes, he is. He's a cool guy too.
I've seen the show.
Yeah, he's an activist too, man. A real activist.
Yep, a real one. Yeah.
A real one. He is. But anyway, that's fucked up. That day I seen Heather had screen grabbed your thing off of Facebook.
Yeah, thank goodness. Thank goodness I was live.
Thank God, and thank God she had grabbed it. But I contacted some people. She's amazing. We've got a lot of amazing people that mod for us and do stuff like that. We're very blessed.
I was
for
so
that.
glad that I wasn't
Yes.
like lost.
Yes, I mean, it's very important that people know where we're at sometimes. Somebody needs to know, even if it's somebody in your personal life, somebody needs to know, hey, I'm going out and, you know, if
And
I
they
don't
don't
come.
let you. You don't get that free phone call.
No, I mean, before you leave the house,
Well, yeah,
at least,
yeah.
you know,
I
at
don't
least
ever. I just sneak off a lot of times. But
I
sometimes I end
know.
up. Sometimes I end up places where I don't even know I was going to end up.
I know it just happens sometimes.
But
You're
see,
just
right before I got arrested, see, I filmed those people coming out of the
with that.
jail in ambulances.
Mm-hmm.
The boy told me a Sergeant Garcia beat his ass,
Yes, he did, and
and then I got arrested. Imagine that.
imagine that.
Because
But guess
I asked,
what? It was live, and that shit was
yeah,
already out there, and they
but I
shouldn't know that
asked to
kind of
see the
shit.
warrant. I asked to see the warrant, and they couldn't show me the warrant because that's my number one thing. Asked to see the warrant. So
Of course.
did they get the warrant later? Who knows?
So you never did see a warrant?
Nope. Nope.
Isn't that some shit?
It
It's
is.
1:18 in the morning in Australia. It sure is.
Wow.
Wow.
But see, these judges are such like
Mm.
they just are gods. I mean, you saw the direct D video, right?
Um,
Where he told the guy, I don't care what you give me, I'm gonna go appeal it right now.
yo, I don't know if I've seen that one, but I love
Oh,
Directly.
that was
He's so
great.
funny. And he's so honest. And, I mean, he's just so blunt with them, and it's just the truth he's saying, but they just can't
He's
stand
not
it. I
saying
want to
anything
tell you
wrong.
one more thing about this hearing that I had. She refused to look at the body cam
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you.
or my video. She refused to
That
see
pisses
any
me
of the.
off.
Yeah, so how can you rule on something when you got video? Even my lawyer told her we're fortunate we have so much video in this situation, and she
How can
refused
they
to look
deny
at.
that?
He tried, and then the DA was trying to act out what happened that night. He wasn't there. And then I like tapped my lawyer in the leg, and he objected to that and said, if he's gonna act it out, and he wasn't there, we should see the video. She never would look at it, and that's probably the only reason why. Why did she even see it? Why didn't
Why
she
is it?
just
You know,
pass it over? What I mean,
look, one time when I don't know if you remember when me and Harvey had a video where they treated us like shit at a traffic stop, right? They first said they were stopping us for no license plate on the front, this and that. So I went to the DA's office. This is just a traffic ticket, like city DA, and I brought the evidence. I said, "Here's my discovery. I'm fighting this ticket, but I want you to look at this discovery, and then you can decide whether you want to proceed or not." They looked at the discovery and they dropped it, but they have to look at it.
I don't even have my discovery. I keep asking my lawyer to please get my discovery.
What? Oh
He won't get
God!
it.
No, for some reason
Why
this
won't he
happens
ask
a
for it?
lot. No,
And he's a paid lawyer.
He's got that, but he
I
just
told him
won't
I
let you
won't
see it.
publish it. I told him I won't even publish it until after my case is over, which I shouldn't
Right.
have to say that. I'm entitled to it. In
For
fact,
some reason, I didn't get mine from my lawyer on any of my cases, and neither did Harvey. Like, I don't understand why they don't give it to us and why they just aren't telling us the truth about why they can't give it to us.
but we're entitled to it. I
Yes.
mean, if I really wanted to, couldn't I go down there and ask for it on my own?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You should.
I
Just
mean,
have
they
somebody.
wouldn't
You
give
should
it
ask
to.
for it under Jane Doe and just do an open
It's
records
done.
check.
It's done and done
A
that
FOIA,
way
FOIA request.
because it's done and done that way though. Because we done a mass audit after I was arrested. A lot of people came down and
Nice.
they and a lot of them though they had to request that day. Rogue Nation did it, Geo done it, several people requested. I think Amanda's requested. Hey, Black
Right,
National.
but they haven't sent it.
Hey,
Well,
no,
check this out. One of Manuel's cases, the cop ran him over. We have that on body cam footage. I got the disc, and they planted drugs on him, right? And then they went to court and said, "There's no body cam footage. We have all these officers here. This is before. No body cam footage at all. None, right? And nobody batted an eye. Why did nobody, like the judge and the DA, not say, "Where's your body cam footage?" This is when he was just new. He didn't know what was going on too much, and the defense attorney really didn't fight it, like didn't insist on it. Anyways, Manuel got out of jail, and he requested that body cam footage 6 months later, and they sent it to us.
Yeah, I think it could be.
And there it was. There it was. Him getting drugs planted on him getting run over, his bike getting mangled, everything. And we're taking you to jail because you don't have a light on your bike. All that right there. And another thing, Amy, why don't they? Okay, Ronald Reagan's big thing. I love Ronald Reagan's quotes. He always said, "Check but verify." They believe what these cops tell them. They don't ever verify the footage with what the cops saying.
This is true, and we know how much they lie on reports.
And that's why they don't want to see your fucking video.
They even label it a lot of times narrative.
They don't even look at it.
Have you ever noticed that?
Yes. and they're not going to look at it. They're just going to believe what the cop says. And
Well,
can't they be forced to look at, this is called expulsionary, I can't say the word.
I know.
It's spelled
Expulsion.
expulsory.
I know what you mean.
Evidence. That's what you have. You have evidence that makes you
Right.
innocent, and they won't take it. That means you can appeal it, and you can win some money.
They think that
It's so hard to win money.
I
though.
can't. I know.
Don't
I'm
bother.
not. I don't understand why this is so important. And then the woman that arrested me, she is now in dispatch. She was like an acting captain or something at the time. She was a
Right.
sergeant, but acting as a captain or something like that. And now she's in dispatch because she did an unauthorized high-speed chase, and 2 teenagers winded up in a lake dead.
Oh God, that's terrible. She
Mhm.
authorized that?
She did it herself, I believe, but she wasn't supposed to. Like, I don't know
You're
whether
not supposed to chase.
right, certain qualifications I'm sure you're allowed
Right.
to at a certain rate, and
Right.
but she didn't have all those things in place, whatever
Right.
they are.
You have to know where
Is my understanding, okay?
Right. Right. Like if it's something minor, you know, like I don't, whatever, a tag, and you know where they live, you're not supposed to chase.
All right. So, and
You're not supposed to
also
chase
she already
motorcycles
had a
either.
very bad driving record, too, already before that.
You gotta find out if she's on the Brady list. Maybe if she's on the Brady list, it'll be all thrown out.
And then right after, I mean, a few months ago, Amanda posted a picture of her and who was, I think, the mayor, or city manager, somebody, just all smiles, like everything's all cool.
I bet she's on the Brady list. That's why she's in this. That's why she's not on the street. Guarantee you.
Well, can I public request that?
The lawyer can get it. Again, there you go. You got your shitty lawyer.
Well,
They won't give it to the public. Why can't they make? Well, I'm sorry, I didn't use that word, but it's because they don't. Okay, lawyers got all these other clients, and that case for you is yours. You got it all memorized. You got all these things, and they just don't. They just want to wait till the end when the plea comes.
Yeah. But mine knows that there will be no plea, and mine's already told him that. He told me from the beginning they would he didn't bring me an official plea deal. He said they would probably drop this if you do community service. But
no, that's a plea guilty. Don't do it.
I know. He said, but I didn't told her that's off the table.
Yeah, but it's so expensive for the lawyer to go to trial, and why they're trying to make a show out of it.
I don't know. And
it's because
he has a feeling that's what's going to happen, though, and I don't know why.
If you would see that DirecTV video, you'll understand, because I don't know what video that the judge saw. He tells DirecTV, I watched that video like 6 times, and you were in the wrong, sir. You were in the wrong. And DirecTV's never wrong.
I love when he throws that Constitution down, man. That's just the bomb, man.
And it's just, oh Lord.
And on DPN, rest in peace to DPN. I cannot believe it. Yeah, another one lost.
So sad.
It was first Rob, then Jay.
He was very, very ill. He was very,
That's
very
what
ill.
I heard.
He was really
The Brady
ill.
list is public, says Carthy.
It is?
I didn't know that. Okay. That's
why
we've
been trying to get it in Texas, and we can't get it, so maybe.
Well, and Florida does have a pretty good Open Records Act. Florida has one of the best. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've never asked if she's on the Brady list. I've never.
That's the first thing I'm going to ask from now on.
I think I need to ask. I think I need to do more research on her than I have done. I'm always so busy doing things for other people, and I'm thinking, why ain't you working on your own fucking case?
Man, I did a great expose for Harvey's little woman that arrested him. Ooh, I found out all kinds of stuff.
I've kept my eyes on that whole city since then, but keeping my eye on one cop, especially now that works in dispatch, would be hard. But I do need to do some records, and I really, yeah, I should. But like I said, I do need to do that. Yeah, I just keep repeating it because I know it's.
I lost you. Oh, is it mine? Hello. Testing. Hello. Can you hear me? Oh, she's muted. You're muted, Amy.
Hello, can you hear me?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I got a phone call. That was late justice. I told her to.
Oh, I'm mad at her.
She said she was supposed to meet up with you. Hey,
I'm mad at her.
Joe Black, Annie Marie. Why are you mad at her?
Because she didn't stay here. If she would have stayed here, like 4 days, she could have had enough content for months. Because I had all kinds of places planned to go, but we'll get her next time.
She said, I don't know. She said y'all had a scheduling conflict, but it's okay because
Yeah,
she
we
was
did.
dying.
We
She
were
was
like,
dying to hook up with you. I can tell you that. That's what she was telling me.
man.
That's what she told me.
We just kept, I don't know.
It happens sometimes. I know it happens. Look what I said. I was gonna hook up with JJ Prowse, and then my cousin died. I mean, dang, you know. But
So Joe
I
Black
was,
was asking about Manuel Mata if you're coming
yeah.
tonight.
Go ahead and tell him.
He did get out of jail. He got out of jail. I don't know if you watched the panel stream we had, but he had a mentor. He had a really nice mentor that was helping him. He was introducing him to like civilization, if you know what I mean. He was kind of tuning him up, like to give speeches and stuff at the city coordinator's office and all that. But anyways, he suddenly died of a massive heart attack. But
Oh no,
we're not sure. There's something very strange because him and Manuel were working on something very secret that I know a little bit about that could really make a lot of heads tumble down.
Shush. Then
Yeah.
before you wind up with a heart attack too.
Yeah. So he had, listen to this shit, and I don't know if Karthief knows this. There were 36 people dead before him, but they
Wow.
rushed his autopsy through ahead of all the other 36 people, and they cremated him 3 days after he died.
That's crazy. Bye, Santa. Thank you for being here. Hey, I want to say some Card Teeth news. I don't know, darling. I can't really get a hold of her either because she's on a different time schedule than me. But she did just call. I asked her to join the show. Maybe she'll. I was lucky I was able to answer the phone that quick because usually you answer the phone, you get knocked off. But I was able to, and I told her to come on. Yeah, but I know it's not, I don't hardly get to talk to a car thief. I don't know.
So yeah, Karthief. Oh, you did know that, Karthief? You did know that? Isn't that like, whoa, like wow, Karthief. That's just.
I didn't know that, but I think it's
That's
crazy.
very strange. And you know, I'm coming. He was at his sister's house when he passed. I want to know like how he was found, and I don't think we can get records for that. Like usually, like what they do is they draw where the body is, but it's a real small town where he died in. So I don't know if they were that thorough. You know, like they actually draw this position, like in fires, they draw the position of where the people were laying and everything.
Car thief, I do have your number, don't I? Because I never called you. But if not, I don't even know if Carolina has my number.
I don't have your number.
Okay, let me put in private chat for you, and then you can.
Shit, everybody has my number. I can just say it.
No, I don't want everybody.
They won't call you. Trust me. It's quiet.
You got it.
Yeah, actually, Joe, whenever you send the body to the funeral home and you want cremation, they do it. They actually sometimes what they do is they send it for cremation, all right, but we don't know if we got the ashes back yet because a lot of times what happens is they wait for a whole truckload of people to go because there's only like one oven for miles. So, you know, they wait till that they have enough for the truckload to take them. And
I know in the state of Florida they have to wait 48 hours before they can cremate anybody.
Really?
I just learned that through my cousin's death.
That's
yes.
cool to know that.
Yes,
Sorry
it's good to know that.
Of the cousin,
yeah. Yes, and
it's not cool that he passed.
No, it's not. It's not at all. But and it wasn't cool finding him, and then having to call
You
the
were the one that
police.
found him?
My
Oh,
mom
shit.
did. My mom did, and she
Oh.
came and got me. And then they thought and then we couldn't find his wallet because it wasn't.
No.
And they thought they were gonna dig in the drawers, and I had to stop them. You know, and I
What
had
are they digging for?
his ID, and I said, "You're not gonna dig in drawers and stuff." And they said,
Why he had to dig in. They're gonna have to dig in him eventually.
"We are, but not the police."
Oh,
I'm not gonna let the police dig in my
smart.
mama's house.
Wow.
I mean, we have nothing to hide, but I'm a constitutionalist, and
Yes.
yeah. And I told them, I said, and they said we got the right to look for his stuff,
No.
but they stopped. They stopped. I got it on video, but I didn't. Of course, I'm not gonna publish it, but
No. But you have it
my
though,
protection.
you need it.
Yes.
But why bother? Because they're not going to look at it.
Thank you. That really did shock me, CFW, when I went to court that day. And that lady was an old lady. She was retired. You think she didn't want to know the truth, but no. No. It's just like the one that recused herself. They say she's a good judge. I'd be a good judge too if I backed out of everything that the police didn't want me to prosecute. You know, that everything that had to do with the police being wrong. That's how you.
Our judges here don't even have to go to law school. They're just elected. So the who's doing? How do they know how to judge when they don't go to law school?
That's crazy.
They don't even know what
They
the
don't have to
amendments are.
pass an exam or nothing. No
Nope.
bar, nothing.
No. They just get elected, and that's really the clerks that's running the
I
courtroom.
know there's a lot of private judges like that.
So what? So you wrote your motion to dismiss. What court cases did you cite? Did you guys
I
cite?
didn't write it. He wrote it. He cited one about a minor, and I don't know. And he cited, maybe he cited a new case from Boynton Beach, which is Ford versus Boynton Beach. That woman rode that shit for 13 years. Yes, she was recorded, and they got her son was being arrested.
Boynton Beach. I know that for Boynton Beach because my grandmother used to live in Boynton Beach, so that's why I remember Boynton Beach. Ford in Boynton Beach.
And right before I got arrested,
how could you refute that? How could you because see what happens, guys, is they write a motion to dismiss, and they write the court case and why, the court case and why, the court case and why. And then the DA comes back and reads the motion and says, well, I'm going to say this one's no good because this court case and this court case that you gave me doesn't fit, but my court case over here. So they have to write an answer, and they really hate writing the answers because it's work.
Yeah, I know. I didn't ever think about that. I need to ask to see all that stuff when I told my lawyer, because I got another court date coming up very soon.
He might just fuck that all up.
And if they don't dismiss it, then it's going to have to go to jury trial, and I'm worried about that too.
How much more money are they going to charge you for jury trial?
Not only that, will the regular people know that even though they see it with their own eyes, will they understand the law, and will they understand? I don't see how anybody though couldn't have enough common sense to say that you're. Hold on, maybe that's Lady Justice. Ooh, that's skunk water.
I just saw a video the other day.
I don't know skunk water. I don't know you like that to let you come on camera.
I just saw a video the other day. I saw a video the other day where a soccer player, somebody that won Olympic medals and all this shit, some soccer player, she was arrested for drunk driving, and they showed the body cam footage, and she did everything right. She refused the sobriety test, this and that, blah 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 blah. And the news people were.
That was Hope Solo, wasn't it?
Yes. So she did everything right. She refused the sobriety test. She refused to answer questions, refused to say where she's coming from. And then the newscaster is saying this makes her look really bad because she's not cooperating. And so she got arrested, and she got a charge of not cooperating also.
Jesus Christ.
But she did everything right. So what you're saying is exactly right. In other words, these people won't see it the way you see it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it's crazy. All right,
and jurors are always wanting to help the DA. They want to help put criminals in jail. So even if there's not that evidence that they can see, they're going to say, well, he must have done something wrong.
They don't know nothing. Yeah. They don't know.
They must have done something.
They're all blind. Yeah.
They must have done something. So let's go ahead and do that conviction for our DA, because that DA thanked us for coming in. He told us how great citizens we were. He told us how we were part of the judicial system and that we were going to help him put criminals away. And that's why they vote guilty.
Exactly. And most of the people they put away haven't even done nothing wrong. If they have, it's very minor.
But they're continually told this, right?
I know.
Throughout the process, but your lawyer doesn't get to do that.
Okay, well, look, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna, if I get that Instagram video that I was playing,
Oh, you're done? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be done.
We're done.
Yeah, I just gotta go, but I gotta take care of some things. I gotta feed the dog and all that good stuff. But I love you guys, and thank you for coming up here, CFW.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
I got
enjoy
some stuff I have to
talking
do
with
anyways.
you. Yeah. So, well, y'all all have a good day, and
bye, guys. Thank you for having me, Amy.
Thank you for coming. Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart.